Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Coffee Break Tuesday. Pour a cup of amazing coffee and let's chat for a second about something that I struggle with from time to time, and honestly, you may struggle with it as well. You most likely have heard of this before, as it has been circulating. It's called Deferred Happiness Syndrome. Deferred Happiness Syndrome is the common feeling that your life hasn't begun, that your present reality is a mere prelude to some idyllic future. This idyll is a mirage that'll fade as you approach, revealing that the prelude you rushed through was in fact the one to your death. I do this all the time. Why must we put stipulations on current happiness? It's almost like our current self is not good enough or even alive. And once we reach a certain point in the future, then and only then will life begin. Only at that point will happiness occur and the feeling of success be felt. But just like a mirage in the desert, the closer we get to the ideal situation, the further it moves away. Those emotions that you think you will feel one day, they just disappear into the horizon that you never reach the edge of. And this can be a terrifying realization, because the time you wasted chasing this ideal future cannot be reacquired, and those precious moments that became your past reality are just gone forever. If left unchecked, you may continue this pattern all the way until you eventually open the last door and the life you have always been chasing simply slips back into darkness. So how do we fix it? First, we must become self-aware of when it is happening. When an idea forms in your mind, such as you want to start a business, grow your family, go back to college, or simply go to the gym, clashes with reasons of delay, such as, I will start a business when I have more time. We will have kids when I make a little bit more money. And I will go to the gym once I finally lose some weight. This is a mind disease that can easily cause you unwarranted stress, anxiety, and even discontent. Keeping mental notes, such as when these ideas are popping in your head, will be essential to reducing this issue. I have actively been catching myself when I start doing this, and stopping the issue from taking root is always the best defense. Secondly, now that you are aware of what is happening, you need to find ways to fix it, or at least find ways to manage your deferred happiness. Now, everyone is different. There is no cookie-cutter formula that is going to solve everyone's issues in the same way. What works for me may not work for you at all. For some, it may take finding a group to hold you accountable to goals and actions, while others, it may be diving into stoicism and finding wisdom in old philosophical texts. Some may find it in daily devotion and worship. Some may need therapy, and others a big mountain to challenge themselves against. For some, such as myself, it involved commingling my passions with daily happiness. A few examples I chose are coffee roasting, running, and reading books. I have goals in each that I want to achieve, such as distance, times to hit, and amount of coffee sold in a year, and this reading series on YouTube. But the real joy is found in the daily grind of each, the journey, so to speak. This has allowed me to collect on that deferred happiness daily, almost like collecting a dividend of happiness. And this does not mean defer planning for the future, and you can still look forward to those big wins in life. It's just managing the unevenly distributed happiness that is attached at some peak achievement. Now, I still want to build up for something bigger in the future, and I still want something more. But this method has allowed me to microdose the happiness until I have achieved my end goal. I would like to complete a 100-mile ultra one day. I like to scale my roaster to 7 figures a year, and I'd love to hit 1 million subs and create an amazing reading community. And by building on each of these daily, I collect the happiness that I mentally attach on some future goal. The long morning runs, the fresh roasted coffee, and the book list being checked off creates consistent joy. Something so simple as enjoying what you decide to do daily can help you quit deferring happiness and not worry about some future ideal circumstance that, like a mirage, may never even materialize. I hope you got something from this coffee break, and if so, tap that like button, subscribe if you have not already, and also please share this video if it is something you think anyone else would benefit from. As always, my freshly roasted coffee is always linked in the description below. You can use the code THECAUSE for 15% off your first order. I have finished Plato's Republic, and I am working on the video now. It shall be coming out very soon. It is the 3rd book in our current reading series. So with that being said, quit deferring life and pick up some books, sip some amazing coffee, and I can't wait to share what I have coming up next. I love you all. Stay blessed.